YouTube? What's going on? Shout out to my new subscribers and my old school subscribers and my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Let's get the day started. Listen, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. I'm gonna give you a few minutes of motivation, and then I'm gonna kick it off on my other channels. This channel is my self-love channel, so from here on out it's going to be all about love and trying to get you guys motivated to keep doing what you're doing and inspired to stay the course. All right, listen, don't give up. I understand right now it's getting close to the end of the year. You're thinking about the holidays. You're thinking about take a little bit of time off. It's getting kind of cold outside, and I might not have to work out as often. I might not have to, I shouldn't really be worried about doing all these different things that I'm doing right now. Maybe I should be focused on getting me somebody, because winter's coming and I don't want to be alone, and I don't want to be by myself and lonely. No, you're not. You're never by yourself when you're with God. And understand, you got your soul tribe here. Don't be worried about jumping into a relationship right now. Now is not the time. Stay focused on your mission and your purpose like you've been doing. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Look, you see me on here with 4 YouTube channels, 2 TikToks, Facebook and Instagram, and I'm making sure I make time for all of them. I never forgot about my main channel, y'all. Just had to do a little bit of rebranding, moving around, and trying some different things. You know what I mean? And this is going to be the new thing over here. Peace, love, and light, allowing you guys to get some of this beautiful nature every single day. I'm not going to hold you from it. I'm not going to stop you from seeing it. I want you guys to stay motivated daily. I'm going to find different ways to motivate you. Work back around. Hey, boy, looking good. And you know what I'm saying? Get back on this channel and start dropping content like you guys are used to me doing. I'm going to probably be dropping content on this channel probably more often than any other channel. Don't be expecting any super long live streams, because it's not going to happen. This is going to be just short enough clips to keep you going. If you want longer form content, I have 3 other channels. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Got to keep going. I know times are getting hard right now. Again, with it getting cold, that's not my best friend either. You know what I'm saying? But this is the time to kick it into gear. Right now, you might have some few people, not some few, probably a lot of people doubting you. You probably hear whispers, but whatever project you put off to the side, whatever you're working on, whatever you know in your hearts of hearts that you need to be doing, it's time to start. It's time to just go out there, throw yourself out there to the wolves, and let life happen. You can't sit back and try to plan it out and think of there is no best time. There isn't the right time. You know what I'm saying? The time is now. Like, you have to get started right now. And I know some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about or don't know where I'm coming from, but I'm an entrepreneur, and I believe in manifesting your destiny, living your dream, and getting started today. Get started today, y'all. There's got to be something that you have that you've been working on. It doesn't have to be something huge. It can be something like a fitness goal. It can be something like a reading goal. It can be something like maybe a small business goal, or becoming a manager or something like that where you work at. Ooh, sorry, my crock fell off in these leaves, man, on my foot. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that goal is, maybe to get closer to your family, maybe to let your guard down and allow your kids to get closer to you, you warming up to them. Whatever the goal is, now is the time to buckle down and get that done. Stop putting things to a side. Stop allowing the world to get on top of you and all the burdens of the world to stop you from doing what you're meant to do while you're here. You have a purpose, everybody does. And the time is now. Get back on your purpose wherever you stopped, or if you haven't started yet, get started. And again, it's never going to seem like the perfect time. I don't care how prepped you are for it. It's never going to seem like you've done enough. to get ready, because once you get started, best believe life's gonna happen. And when life happens, man, it's not gonna go according to plan. It's not meant to go according to plan. You guys do me a favor, hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe. Motivational videos coming every day, short clips, you know, nothing that's gonna have you on here too long, just enough to get you through the day. It's Friday. I want you guys to finish off your work day, do it with pride. If you're working, if you're not working, get your butt up and get something done. You know, stay motivated, stay happy. Don't let the people around you, if they're negative, or coworkers or family members, if you have a significant other that doesn't appreciate you, don't let that person either get you down. God loves you, I love you, you love yourself, and that's all you need. You don't need validation from anybody. You don't need anybody to pat you on the back, nothing of the sort. You guys, I'm trying to make this motivational video. I was about to flip that dude off. You know what I'm saying? But do whatever you have to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate people. Don't wave if you don't want to wave, bro. I was gonna flip them off, but I decided not to. See? Being a better person every single day. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put yourself in a situation. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Just make sure you're doing something. And whatever you're doing, be the best at it. You know what I'm saying? Do your best at it. Look, might sound a little bit rusty right now. I'm working on some different things right now, man, but this is going to be the direction of the channel. Motivational, self-love type of content, inspirational content. Man, you know, even myself, I find myself getting kind of lazy, sometimes a little bit stagnant. But either way it goes, every single day of my life I know is a blessing, and every single day of my life I rise and thank God. You know, and every day, man, I work. I'm not gonna say like my last, like it's my last. I don't like that phrase. You know what I'm saying? But I work my butt off every single day. Like I know that right now, in the moment, is the only thing that's real in my reality. So anything in my past doesn't matter. Future has not come yet. I have to stay focused, driven, because I'm telling you, man, when you're working towards your goals, you will have the craziest things happen. You know, people will start acting up. It's really just the devil, and you know, some people just don't want to see other people shine brighter than them. And some people are okay when you have moderate success, but whenever you're about to blow everybody out the water, that moderate success, sometimes, man, you know, those moderately successful people, they can't handle that and they'll try to sabotage you. So you have to stay focused, man. Just, you know, head and eyes straight to the front, man, on your goal. You know what I mean? Don't pay attention to anything else. Man, I was on TikTok earlier and I was just doing what I do, and I had probably about 10 trolls I had to deal with. A couple of them, as soon as I logged in, automatically started trolling like they were waiting on me. Now, some people, they get discouraged off of that off TikTok. Man, it motivates me to want to go live on all four of my YouTube channels and Facebook today, y'all. It's like, yo, these people are waiting on me to get online and troll. So regardless of whatever they say in the comments, they're waiting to hear from me. They missed me. I wasn't on TikTok for a few days. They missed me. You know what I'm saying? So again, a lot of people out here, you're going to perceive what they're doing towards you as hate, but these people don't know how to show love even if they wanted to. The hate that they're showing you is the only way to know how to show love, period. Someone that really don't like you has nothing to do with you whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you going fishing, man?
You going fishing? Hey, man, I would go, but I get my son after school, man.
I know, that's what I want to get you with. When you have them, but when you don't, when's a good time to win into?
I got to work on it. I always have them. Yeah, I'm a full-time dad, yeah, single dad, so I have to find a babysitter.
So you don't want to take it?
I might take him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what he wants to do after school. But most of the time it's gonna be on the weekend, because when he gets out of school, he just wants to go home and chill. But yeah, I'll definitely link up with you and let you know, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a great time fishing, y'all. All right, my man. Neighbors trying to get me to go fish with them, man. I will be doing that. Say positivity, man. I've been trying to go fishing. He always catches me whenever I'm not in no fishing gear. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I gotta go home and get dressed, man. I'll ask my son when he gets home, man, does he want to go fishing today? We'll definitely probably do it tomorrow or Sunday, though, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? He got some spot over here on top of the mountain, man, he keeps talking about. He takes his kids, too. So I'm gonna go out there, too. I think he said he has a boat or something his family uses, too, man. So, man, I'm a country boy, y'all. I like to fish. You know what I mean? What you want me to say? I like to go hiking, too. I like to chill. I'm not a city guy, you know what I mean? I'm raised in born in South Carolina, raised halfway in South Carolina till about middle school, and then North Carolina the rest of the time. I'm a country boy, through and through. You know what I mean? I went over 10 minutes. I'm gonna go over 12. Listen, y'all, you see how this positivity? I'm just walking around being positive. Neighbors, hey, you wanna go fishing? Sure do, buddy. Just can't do it right now. Not right in this moment. You would be surprised at just walking around and allowing your aura to shine, you know, allowing your light to be bright, smiling, you know what I'm saying? You'd be, hey, what's going on, Jennifer? What's going on, love? I appreciate you. You can change somebody's day. You can change your mood. You know, a lot of times people just rise and forget how much it took for them to rise that day, or how much it took for you to come into this realm. It's not a coincidence, accident. A lot of people don't make it. You know, a lot of stillborns are born. You know what I mean? Some people don't wake up out of their sleep. You gotta take gratitude in everything that happens to you, and you gotta find a way to keep yourself motivated and your soul as happy as possible. And being a wage slave and just going to work is not it. You have to find different things that you like to do that can make you happy. And those things that you like to do, you have to keep doing them no matter what. And while you're doing that, you're building up your self-confidence, your self-esteem, you know, and the brighter you shine, the better you feel on the inside. That's what I meant to say. The better you feel on the inside, the brighter you're gonna shine externally. It all starts on the inside, man. You know what I'm saying? So within, so without. You know, it all starts on the inside. So with me, man, I am super happy. I don't get on social media until I am happy. I don't bother anybody with my issues or my little petty dramas. I meditate, pray to God, work out, and do everything I need to do. And then I get online and make things happen. I'm only here to make you guys feel better. I want you guys to feel the same way I do. I want you guys to ascend on the level, you know, that I am, you know, with the ascended consciousness. Some people call it Christ consciousness, to where you're basically heaven on earth. You know what I mean? The higher realms in equal balance with the lower realm that you live in. Your mind and your heart equally balanced in this realm. If you know anything about spiritual ascension, you'll know exactly what I just said. If you don't, you got to go ahead and level up. Understand that everything's in your mind, and your mind is a dimension or multiple dimensions. And if you can't handle this kind of speech, then you might not need to be over here on this channel, because I'm trying to show you guys by living by example that once you understand this, you master this, the world is your stage. You are the main character in this movie, and everything manifests off of you. So at all times, you have to be focused and not allow someone or something to hijack whatever your reality is and start manifesting for them. If you stay on this course, you will have whatever you want in life. If you just want to have a good family, live a mediocre life, you know, out in the sticks, you can do that. Or if you want to be a superstar and you want to be able to change the world, and you want your words to be able to motivate, inspire, or your actions to be able to motivate, inspire, you can do that as well. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So just stay positive, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I'm trying to get better. Hey, Reggie, what's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, this is my boy Reggie, man. He supports me on all my new channels. It's good to see you over here, man, on the original channel. I appreciate you, brother, man. This man right here keeps me motivated. You know what I mean? He supports me on my newer channels, y'all. Dope comments. If you're not checking out the Lone Wolf and Arc Bully, you can catch us over there. Me and Reggie be chopping up in the comments. This man, he always leaves a dope comment, so you're always gonna see some wisdom from myself and other lone wolves. Reggie started the what did you start, man? The Sigma Wolf, is that what you started? I can't remember. Reggie started one of these terms out here. You know what I'm saying? I've been using it ever since. So I appreciate you being over here. I should have known they had some good people, you know what I'm saying, sitting here watching the video, especially one of my OGs, you know, hitting the like button, you know what I mean? Bro, I'm gonna be going live all day. You got off work early at the right day, man. I have a live coming on the podcast channel. Don't miss it. I'm talking about women. Yeah, Sigma Wolves. Yeah. Reggie started that, man. Reggie started that. I appreciate you, bro. You see it on the thumbnails, right? I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. That was all you. I told you I was going to use it. Anytime you guys leave something dope or a dope comment or a dope title, I will always use it, and I will always credit you guys, because I don't believe in taking anybody, you know what I'm saying? You do what you do. You come up with something, you deserve to get the credit for it, man. We're here to help each other out, and everybody is appreciated. But that video I'm dropping on the podcast channel, I haven't decided which one I'm gonna do, put it on, but it's gonna be about, hey, listen, y'all, fellas, some of these ladies out here not only are not washing their butt, but they're not wiping it either. I got a video. I told y'all they weren't washing their butts. I told you their feet were crusty, and I now found out they're not even wiping their butts. Woo, it's getting raunchy out here. Again, I'm gonna save that for the Narc Bully channel. Over here is peace, love, and light. I'm gonna get goofy over here, y'all. I'm a goofy guy. Let me go ahead and give you a panoramic, man. Look at these leaves out here. Look at this mountain. I'm living my dream. I'm living my best life. You look at this. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm in it. And I went for 20 minutes. You guys, this is supposed to be a 6-minute video. I rehearsed it. I just talked too much. It's probably never going to end up being 6 minutes. It's probably going to always be 20 minutes. You guys, I enjoy talking to y'all. Y'all my soul tribe. Y'all my family. I love y'all. And I'm a talker. When my guard is down and I'm with my peoples, I talk a lot. Okay? I talk a lot. If I don't like it too much, I don't talk very much. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys got my guard down over here, like to talk. I'm gonna run it up to 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it is, man, I'm gonna show y'all some sights on this mountain that I have not shown y'all in a while. And I haven't been there in a while. It's about to be magical, man. Especially during this time of the year, man. Look, man, when I get over here to this mountain and I show y'all this big ass rock and this drop, I'm gonna start doing some pre-recorded videos so I can do it in 4K. But I mean, this is just my backyard right here. This is just right behind my house. You know, there's some spots out here that'll make you want to go visit North Carolina, I'm telling you. Especially Asheville. Man, on top of this mountain, the air is fresh, y'all. Y'all can't taste that? That mountain air, man, it's something else, man. It's something else. It's fresh. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Again, I want you guys to stay motivated. Stay inspired. I know it's getting close to the end of the year. It's getting cold. To my black folks out there, I know y'all don't like the cold. Just stay motivated. Listen, let me tell you how I get over the cold. And I got this from watching UFC fighter, I forgot, Islam Makhachev. This dude gets up every AM, goes outside, lays in the snow, puts snow all over his body, and then jumps in a tub of ice water. I'm not doing all that. However, that ice shower, I do it. I do it every AM, man. That ice shower will acclimate you, and I'm telling you, it's super healthy for you, but you gotta work yourself to doing it. It's hard to jump in that ice cold shower first thing in the AM. But with that being said, y'all, we're gonna jump on TikTok and work out a little bit later. I'm probably going to jump on the podcast channel really quick and put out some information for my fellas. You know what I'm saying? I believe on the podcast channel, we're gonna mainly leave that towards like, not celebrity gossip, but like relationship type stuff. Because the Narc Bully channel, I'm mainly focusing on there, you know, trying to elevate men, you know, working on building the wolf pack. But the podcast channel, I think I'm gonna make that kind of like neutral for men and women, just like relationship advice. So that way there's a distinction between the two. This is going to be your motivational channel where you come over here. I won't be talking bad about females or anything of that nature. It's just going to be all positive. And then obviously my spiritual channel, where I'll be going in depth about how to ascend to that higher level of consciousness, how to maintain that, how to manifest from that higher level of consciousness, because you can manifest a whole lot. It is kind of draining, but you can manifest a whole lot. I mean, people use a 369 method, but I have a couple different methods that are easier than a 369. Where's that 369? Is that still 369? It might be. I think it is. I still another 369 method because you have to do it for 3 days. Then the next 3 days you do something different than the last 3 days. So it's still 369. It's still 369. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I got a couple different 369 methods. A lot of people took what I was talking about before and ran with it with the scripting and writing it down. And scripting is really good. But I'm gonna tell you, man, when you're really actually ascending and you're on your semen retention, when you're manifesting, you really don't need to do any of that stuff anymore. I don't even have to do 369 stuff anymore to manifest. All I have to do is stay positive, and I just feed positive thoughts to whatever I'm working on, like whatever projects, whatever channels, whatever videos, and they'll just, you know, I had a couple of videos just go off and go viral on TikTok from doing the same thing, you know. So I used to do the 369 method. I'm not gonna say it don't work, because it does. It does. That's what got me all 4 of my YouTube channels. Gave me the idea, you know, to make multiple TikToks. And then when I was doing a 369, because I did 2 different ways of 369. There's 369 where you don't write nothing down, where you're combining, how do I put this? You're combining your energy, and the way I like to combine my energy is I think about a really happy thought, and that elevates my energy. And what I'll normally do is combine that happy thought and that energy, which I'm sure somebody's gonna steal this and run with it, with what is it? Combine the happy, with whatever it is that I'm thinking about that I want to manifest. So, but it's a process to do that. You have to, like, you know what I'm saying, get that happy thought, you gotta hold it, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, think about whatever it is you're trying to manifest, and then you gotta hold those 2 things together as long as you can, and try to do it for 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying, if you can. Yes, sir. And that, you wanna know why? You wanna know how you know that semen retention is definitely the way to get closer to God and the key to life? They're always trying to tell you to blow your load on something stupid. Watch TV, man. All they're doing is telling you, go out there, fornicate. See, whenever they're telling you to do something, what I've learned in life, do the exact opposite. Whatever the powers that be are telling you what to do the exact opposite. Oh, you want me to go out there and fornicate and just blow my load and tell women that they're God and chase them around? No, I think not. Bug crawling on my face. Naturing, you know. But what I do is I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna start. And once I started, like, on my semen retention journey, and, you know, then I stopped, you know, drinking, smoking, and just started wanting to get closer to God and finding a good balance of everything. And then I started thinking about how to manifest. I started realizing that everything starts in your mind. Everything starts in your mind. You can come up with your own manifestation methods that work best for you, as long as you understand that everything starts in your mind. And once you have a clear mind, you're having clear dreams, man, you can just manifest like left and right. That's what it is. And you can visualize it in your head too, right? Like what I like to do is I visualize like a light beam or something, right? Like a light beam coming, you know what I'm saying, through me, you know what I'm saying, into the sky. And I think about the thought that I have that I want to manifest. So I can visualize it. So it's like a screen, and that screen is kind of going up that light. And then, you know, I think about the happiest thoughts I have, whether it's a family thought, a thought of me with my mom and my dad when I was younger, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to get this jolt of energy from that. And then you take that jolt of energy and you're visualizing that jolt of energy. Really what's going on is Kundalini energy rising through your spine. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like giving everybody all the secrets out there like that, but it's really just a Kundalini energy, you know what I'm saying, rising through your spine. when you're manifesting like this, and I'll talk to you guys more about how I can tell that my pineal gland is working or whatever, because you feel the energy going up your back. Like you feel it, man. It ain't like it's just some BS. No, man. All this power is in you, and this is the reason why they have us manifesting this horrible B movie that we're living in, because what they do is they put all this negative energy on top of us and use our own imaginations to manifest this horrible reality that we live in. They don't have the power to do it. They need us to do it. And once you realize that, you're like, nah, I'm not participating. I'm not participating. I'm gonna do my own thing. Hey, what's going on, Jermaine? What's going on? Yeah, bro, I'm back, man. I gotta make my rounds and I gotta get back on here. I had to come up with a good plan to differentiate the different channels, and now I have it. So now I know I come over here for nothing but positivity. The Narc Bully channel, we're gonna be in the mud with that. Y'all know how we do over there. We hold no punches on the Narc Bully channel. And the podcast channel is gonna be neutral, men and women, relationship advice, working on how to get us back together. And then my tarot channel is gonna be my spiritual channel, where I talk more about this stuff. This, what I'm talking about right now, is gonna be on my spiritual channel. You know what I'm saying? Like this kind of manifestation stuff. That way you can come over here and get some great inspirational stuff for working out or getting through your day, and then slide over to the tarot channel, and I'm talking to you guys about the different 369 methods. But yeah, so what you do is I just think about that beam of light, and whatever I want to manifest, I think about it like an image or like a screen, and I see it like going up that beam of light. And then I think about a happy thought, and I feel that, get the goosebumps, all that, let that charge up. And then that's when I send that up the light, and I make sure that they collide together. And when they collided together, both those energies are together, I hold that for 30 seconds or longer. And you do this throughout the day. And that's a 369 in a way, because I like when I was doing that, and when I do that, I like to do it, the first 3 days. Is it the first 3? Is that how you do it? The first 3 days you do it every 3 hours. The next 3 days you do it every 2 hours. Then the last 9 days you do it every hour, or it's the other way around. I can't remember right now. I ain't done it in a while. But doing this kind of stuff, what you do when you start doing that kind of stuff, you get your body used to going through the process of you sitting down, you calming yourself down, because you can't do this stuff while your mind is running. So you got to be able to be in a nice, calm, peaceful, relaxed state, so you can properly visualize. And whenever you're doing these things, you're gonna feel your body, like you're just gonna feel it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the Kundalini energy starts at the bottom, right? And you know what I'm saying, your lower spine, you're gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it other than saying you're gonna feel yourself pucker up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to describe it, man. You're just gonna feel yourself pucker up, and then you're gonna just like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna feel the energy rising up through your body. And this is what's going on with you while you're manifesting, but I like to visualize it in my head as being like a beam of light and everything. I'm bringing it all together, you know what I'm saying, using my butterfly just flew by me. You know what I'm saying? And I see it like a beam of light, you know what I'm saying? I combine it together. And when I was doing this, I went from like 90% disability to 100%. Hey, what's going on? Appreciate you, Jermaine. Salute to Jermaine for the 2-piece. I'm gonna hit the like button on that. I appreciate you, bro. Can you sense heavy energy? You deserve the best. Hey, bro, I appreciate you. So do you, Reflection. So do you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here over here, making sure I get the information out to the young men and the men. We're all young men. You know what I'm saying? Can you sense heavy energy when you're watching a big play in sports? You mean like excitement energy? You mean like how to describe that excitement energy? Yeah, like the excitement energy you get from any great memory you have. I wouldn't use a sexual experience, but that's power too. You can use that. You can remember any sexual experience you had. Remember, my last 9 years was with a crazy narcissist, so I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those, of recent. So I go to like a childhood memory, or just thinking about my mom. You know what I'm saying? Mom passed away in 2016, so I just got to think about my mom, and I'll just automatically get happy. You know what I'm saying? I use that, and then I, like I said, that beam of light I see as an image, because you want to make sure you're visualizing. Basically what I'm saying is you're visualizing yourself in that reality that you're thinking about in your head as an image. So you should be seeing yourself in that reality of whatever it is you're visualizing that you want. Not just seeing something, seeing you there, seeing you in it, feeling yourself there. You know, that's what I'm saying. Giving yourself a full image in your mind about it. You know what I'm saying? Having it fully developed. And then, like I said, thinking about a light and feeling like that image is rising up that light. Like it's a big beam of white light going to the sky. And that image is rising up that light. And then whenever you're whenever you're thinking about that happy thought, you know, you start, you know how you get when you get that tingle in your spine, or like you watching a really good show, really good game, whatever it is, and you just get that, you know, you get the goosebumps. And see that kind of feeling right there. You want to be able to bring that to the forefront whenever you want. Whenever you want to manifest something, or wherever you want to feel good, you want to be able to bring that feeling out whenever you can. Like I can do that any time of the day I want to. Like when I rise in the AM and I think about putting a protective shield, you know what I'm saying, of white light around my aura, myself, and my son, and his aura, and my home. I think like that too. And I can just, you feel the energy rising. When you're I don't know how women work, but as far as men, you'll feel the energy rising, especially if you're on semen retention. You'll feel it rising up your back. You'll feel your body kind of stiffening up. This is an energy, this is something that you know is in you. Because I done gotten to the point where I'm just like, bro, this is big. This is why I be by myself all the time. Why in the world? There you go. See, I don't even know. I haven't looked up none of that stuff. This is just what I come up with on my own. This is what God gave me, like all these different laws and stuff. Now I'm gonna look up what the law of assumption means. I don't know none of these terminologies, right? I'm just going off of just what God tells me to do and just thinking of different ways to manifest. That's why when I was doing the 369 method like that, that to me is a better method than the writing it down. Now the writing it down is always good, but when you're doing a 369, and what I did, I was doing too much. I had 2 booklets that I was filling up for a 369 scripting, and I was doing the mental, and I think I wore myself out. So when I got, you know, a little bit where I wanted to be at from manifesting, man, I had to take a break because it wears you out. It's energy. You're using your energy instead of wasting it on being negative, or wasting it, you know what I'm saying, on women and chasing women. You're actually putting it to use, manifesting your destiny. I subscribe, and you have to continue success with your consistency and hard work and the message. I have to continue to touch and it's all right, my man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Stop by anytime. I don't want to mess up your names. At Khalid. Clay. I mean, just I don't want to mess your name up, but I appreciate you stopping by, brother. And again, I'll be back on here later on today because I'm gonna be back on this channel all day long. Not this long, but shorter little clips. And then I'll make sure I also let you guys know to go to this channel or that channel for the extended. And a lot of the best stuff though, like the really in-depth, I'm gonna make that members only, you guys, because bro, y'all don't understand. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It is nothing but vultures out here. So they're savage. They just watch your content creators, and then they'll go, a bigger content creator watch you, and then they'll go and take what you say and start talking about, yeah, I got this new method of 369. And you'd be like, that's what I said. That's, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be real careful. So when I do say things, it's because I don't really care if they go ahead and use it at this point. Exactly. You got to see yourself in that image, the image that you're building. You have to see yourself in that reality. And what I like to do, you walk around in that reality. So whatever you're trying to manifest a house, walk in that house. Walk around the outside of the house. Go to the lake behind the house. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're thinking big, grandiose, man, big. You know what I mean? If you're looking for a car, when I wanted my Ford Raptor, y'all, do you know how hard it was to get a Ford Raptor in 2015? They stopped making them in 2014. So they were charging the crap out of people, pricing them, you know what I'm saying? Because they knew they could do that. So what I did was I thought about that Raptor, and when I was in my other car, I just seen myself in that black Raptor with the Raptor name on the back. I felt myself, you know, rubbing the leather and the dashboard and riding around in it, one hand on the steering wheel, windows down, stunting. You know, and then I just kept getting turned down, dealership after dealership after dealership. And then I just kept seeing myself. And then one dealership called me back. I went down there to go see. I want this blue one, blue or black, but I want the blue one. But come to find out, when I was seeing that black one, I'm like, oh, this is it. And I worked with them and I messed around, and that's, I mean, I just really feel like I manifested that truck because my ex-wife didn't think I'd ever get it. I didn't need no co-signer to get it. Before, I was taking her with me, and I believe that was one of my problems. You can't take demons with you whenever you're trying to manifest. They're gonna mess you up every time. Goddard's put out a lot of different stuff. I know who that is, but again, I don't go to anybody to, it can sound a lot like other people. There's only so many different ways to manifest, but I don't watch people's content enough to really be able to know what they're doing or how they go about getting things done. But if it sounds similar to whatever I'm saying, go check them out. He might be able to give you better detail. But whatever I do, you know, I didn't know who Nev Goddard was back when I got my Ford Raptor in 2015. I didn't know who that was, Lavelle or whatever. But I was manifesting all the way back then. So again, I mean, if it seems like what he's saying is similar and he got more detail on how to get it done, that's a great idea. Go ahead and check him out. But as far as me, I've been doing this since I was a kid, bro. That's the reason why I work for the White House like I did. You know, only 1% of the military get to work for the White House. And, you know, you got to go through a scrutinous process to get there. Man, we had to go to an auditorium at Fort Hood, and we started off with a whole bunch of people in there. And by the end of it, you know, they narrowed it down to like 10 people. It was like 300 or 400 people in there. And they go through your background, and I ended up getting it because I really wanted it. I really wanted to work for the White House. What I started doing was I didn't want to be in the regular army no more. I went and deployed to Iraq twice. I did not want to be in the regular army anymore, so I kept thinking about a way to work at a higher level in the army. I didn't think about no White House. I just thought about the top level I could work at in the army to get me out of deploy in. And then my platoon sergeant was like, hey, he's like, hey, there's a audition for this White House job at the auditorium. You know, it's at Fort Hood. And he just sent me and my coworker Moon down there, and we both passed, right? But I was just, how did that came out of nowhere? I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, no one knows that the Army works for the White House. Nobody knows that. You know what I'm saying? So when it happened, it was like, it was a manifestation. So you want to think about that kind of stuff. I'm gonna look into this dude now a little bit more, but then again, I don't want to mimic anybody's exact type of procedure. So I don't know if I will, but that's just like me using the scripting 369. The scripting 369, you know, I've definitely heard about that, but no one, you know what I'm saying, told me how to do it. What you do is you can get a broad outline of something. That scripting thing, I definitely, you know, heard about that. So that's something I picked up, but then I got my own little variation of doing it. So you know, get what you can from me, but you got to make it work for yourself, because everything and everybody is different. So an exact method that works for me, you might have to alter it a little bit for you. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to get your house quiet as I can, or you might not find as much time during the day to, because you have to, man, every 3 hours and every 2 hours and every hour, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you stay on that schedule. You can't miss it. You know what I'm saying? You got to write down your dreams. You got to go into sleep with intention. And this stuff right here, writing down I didn't come up with that. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I have heard people talking about that. Like, if you want to remember your dreams, write them down. And before you go to sleep, you know, tell yourself that, you know, you're going to bed with the intent to remember your dreams. So that kind of stuff I've picked up on from other people I've heard. But again, I always add a little bit to it. I make it a little bit more like my own. You got to make it work for yourself, and you should be experimenting, because the way these people came up with stuff, they probably got an idea or whatever, and then they had to modify and adjust and stuff like that to make it work for them. So I do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure you're doing the same thing. So I don't want to hold you guys too long. Ran up 40 minutes. I'm telling you, I'll talk your head off. I will talk your head off. But I will get on the spiritual channel and try to drop more information about this and manifestation and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to be kind of cryptic with it, and I'm gonna, you know, put the real good stuff, the in-depth detail of the different ways I modified this to where I don't have to do the every 3 hours, 2 hours, the 369 like that anymore. I can do it a different kind of way and get the same amount of results without feeling the drain of my energy that I feel, because it's draining. If you're doing it right, and you're gonna get drained. You're gonna get drained. You're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel like you worked out or something. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like mental draining too. You'll be mentally drained. Your energy level will just be low. You can tell I work out a lot, and I have a lot of energy. I'm a Leo. I'm an ascendant Leo, so I literally don't run out of energy at all. I'm just always on fire. I'm just always ready to work out or go to the gym or spar or hike or whatever. But when I do that stuff, I feel like I ran like 20 miles sometimes. Like it really drains you. That's how I know it really works. So just the most important thing, no matter who you're looking up, because there's a lady out here, an older lady, I forgot what her name is, but she has a few methods of manifestation that I want to look into from her. Because I've seen enough stuff of hers to where I'm kind of like, she knows what she's talking about. But again, whatever she does is going to work for her because her life experiences and the way her soul is designed and how much of a soul she has, that works for her. But for me, I have a really big soul. I don't have to put that much energy into it, right? I realized I don't have to put that much energy into it. I can put it out there, and then I can, I'm not going to put that, I'm not going to say all that because I don't want nobody copying me or anything like that. But I don't have to put that kind of level of energy into it anymore. So from now on, and again on my the Narc Bully channel, or either on this one of the members channels, I'll start talking about that a little bit more because I really the new method I have, it allows me to have enough energy, and it's kind of time consuming. And then imagine if you miss a day or you miss an hour, you got to kind of like start over. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're scripting that stuff down, or whenever you're trying to manifest through that 369 in your head. Now when you're first doing it, of course you're not going to forget because you're trying to get somewhere. But after you start manifestations start coming in, you'll have a lot going on, and you might forget a day, and then you got to start all over. And you're like, crap. You know what I'm saying? So what I have going on, I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do all that. I got a method to where I can manifest throughout the day, every day, subconsciously, without having to put forethought into it. You know what I mean? I can literally like manifest what I want with it running in the background subconsciously in my mind. It's always running in the background of my mind, so I don't have to really put any forethought in it, and I ain't got to waste any energy. And it's just like anything else, your subconscious mind is always running, so you have to really watch what you allow yourself to listen to. You have to really watch the kind of words you use. You can't use words like morning, weekend, all these different stuff. I heard that blessed or blessing or whatever is another bad word. You have to watch the kind of words you use because the English language, it's a language of spells, and it's part of the way they keep us to where we're always manifesting for them. So I'm really careful about the way I speak. I'm really careful who I allow in my energy. And when you're doing this stuff, guys, make sure you're finding time, especially if you don't see me in retention, to be isolated. You know what I mean? Not isolated where you're not around your like family or whatever, but not out and about every day around random strangers, getting in your energy and stuff. You got to give yourself some time to recharge at your home by yourself or whatever, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to manifest properly, because everybody has their own agenda, everybody has their own energy, and if they're not ascended, then they're basically a low vibrational creature that'll drag you down and mess your head up with a bunch of narcissistic goofiness, instead of you able to focus on what you need to focus on to manifest whatever dreams you want. So just be really careful. If you have a significant other, like my ex was a narcissist, I would get away from her and put headphones on to manifest, like go in another room or something like that, put some headphones on and manifest there. If you can't get away from them, or get out the house, in your backyard or something like that. But you have to get away from people that have not ascended, because there's a divide right now. There's people that have obviously ascended to a higher level of consciousness, and people that, to me, seem like they've devolved into an even lower state of consciousness, a more, just living out of their carnal pleasures type of lifestyle, right? They don't even have moderation anymore. They have moderation on giving, I don't want to say it because they flag on here and stuff like that, but bedroom access. They've devolved down to just meat and this animal nature of just wanting to, have some physical. You should be able to access your mind in a way that gives you the same satisfaction of having some physical pleasure with, some female. You know what I mean? You should be able to mentally stimulate yourself the same level in the same kind of way. If you need to go to a woman to be able to access certain levels of dopamine or excitement or pleasure, you got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? You still got a lot of work to do. And that's why I'm able to go a year and a half on semen retention. And I want to show you guys, like you can just think about when you're on semen retention, that's why, I don't know how it works for women. But as a man on semen retention, you can literally just be like, man, I want my skin to be clear, or I want to look younger, and just say that stuff to yourself every day. You look younger and younger every day. You know what I'm saying? You look younger and younger every day. When you look yourself in the mirror, always make sure that you're saying positive affirmations to yourself, and make sure you're saying that, like, I look younger and younger every day. I look younger and younger every day. And you just be looking younger and younger every day. You know what I'm saying? I want my skin to clear up. You know what I'm saying? My skin has cleared up. Man, look how good my skin look. I say it on live sometimes. I'll say it on lives even if my skin hasn't cleared up. I say it, I'll just be like, man, look how clear my skin look. See, when you speak out your mouth words, those words are power. I realize that. And when you're a man and you're speaking words with a sense of authority that comes from your soul, you're speaking things into the ether. And the ether makes everything. So if you're speaking these things into the ether, you're going to get what you want. Now I tell myself I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm the youngest I ever looked. I'm in the best shape of my life. The youngest I've ever looked. You know, I mean, you just know. You just know. And the longer you go on retention, because what you're doing is you're really walking it with God. You're really defying yourself all of these low vibrational earthly pleasures that lowers your soul's energy and keeps you vibrating low, doggone damn near in some kind of demonic type of, because you think about it, man, when you're on that low vibration, you don't care about hurting nobody's feelings. People be out here just sleeping around. They don't care about their body, their vessel, their soul, no nothing. But whenever you start ascending and you're like, I'm the vessel of God. God is in me. That makes me God in this plane. I'm not going to walk around here giving myself to just anybody. I'm not going to put my God body around just any old weirdo to infest or try to, you know what I'm saying, cause me to not vibrate on this high level of love, which is really where you're at. You're on a consistent level of love to where you just love everything. You love everybody. When the wind's blowing, you're noticing the leaves blowing on the trees, the leaves blowing to the ground. You hear the birds chirping in the background. You see the squirrels crossing the street. You know all of that is God. You know all of that is God. That's God in movement. That's God in motion. And you can sit outside, let the wind blow, and watch and you're in heaven, man. You don't need very much to be super happy. You know it's all within. And as long as it's all within you, it's going to shine outwardly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, the semen retention as a man is a really easy way to, jumpstart your system, jumpstart everything onto this way of thinking. And I guess it works somewhat the same with women. I'm not quite sure. We're not women, but I'm sure when women retain themselves and they work on their yoni energy, I'm pretty sure they can. But as a man, you have the seed of life, bro. If you think about that, your seed has a power to bring a soul into this realm through the woman that you're with. Your seed. You have that power every day. And what does social media, and TV do all day? Tell you ain't nothing. Tell you to go ahead and waste your seed through fapping. Tell you to waste your seed through some random chick. Just waste your seed in a wet dream. Just waste your seed, right? No, we don't need to be listening to these, you know what I'm saying? They be doing all the stuff they be doing to the, you know what I'm saying, sky and the soil. Why we listen to that? All the crap that's in our foods, we look on the back of the ingredients and stuff, and why would I listen to you? You know what I'm saying? So what do? I haven't eaten nothing yet today. I fast as long as I can. I meditate, I work out, and I don't listen to anybody. I don't listen to anybody. There's no need to listen to nobody when God talks to you. When God talks to you, he'll speak through anything. He speaks that plane flying over above. He can speak through the wind blowing. You can get some words of wisdom out of anybody saying anything, a bum on the street or a millionaire or somebody going through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? You can get wisdom from God. Will speak through them. You'll get what you need to hear from them or whatever it is. And then you keep it trucking. So I'm just telling you, once you get close to God, man, like everything just falls into place. Nothing bothers you anymore. and you never worry about what nobody else thinks about you. You really just, you know, you take me as I am, or I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're like operating out of that, you know, God body, and you know that God is in you, man, listen, man, you can manifest what you want. You can look how you want. You can have a good time by yourself. You have a good time with people. You know what I'm saying? You can have a good time no matter what, no matter how much money you have. Because I remember last year I was broke. Wife left me, you know, left me homeless. And when I say left me homeless, y'all, I'd paid the last month of rent in the place, and the woman came back after being gone 36 days and squatted on the house for 3 weeks just to make sure that I wouldn't be able to go back into my home. You know what I'm saying? That I paid for. She ran off or whatever. I used all my money to pay the rent that we used to split. And she came back and squatted on the house thinking that I would have to go back to it so she can force me into a confrontation or whatever her goofy self thought. I'll live on the street before I let that happen. Are you crazy? My dad let me move in with him, but I lived out my truck before she forced me to go back in that home that she left to go party and sleep with a bunch of people, try to bring all that crap back to me. Heck no. And I started taking my power back from that point forward. You know, so you guys are in bad relationships, and I'm gonna tell you right now, and it's no shade on the women, but I'm gonna get on my other channel and talk about this. But a lot of women, you know, nowadays don't really know how to love a man. I'm just gonna be real. They don't love us like we love them. I'm just gonna be real with y'all, man. And they'll blame it on society, and they'll blame it on their mothers, and they'll blame it on their fathers not being in the home. But you know when you're doing wrong, you know when you're doing right. And these women out here, they just don't care like that, bro. They just don't care like that. So you need to understand that. I didn't say ladies. There's a difference between females, women, and ladies, right? But a lot of these females out here, a lot of these women, that's how they think. And there's only a few ladies out here, so you know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all joining me. Now I appreciate the donation, the 2-piece, my man Jermaine. I appreciate y'all staying here and listening to me, you know, get the channel back up and going. I'll probably chop this up and make some shorter clips out of it, put some of them on the tarot channel, and then a couple of them on this channel. But we're back up and going. You know, I'm not skipping a step. I had to take a month off from this channel because what happens is I have a lot of enemies, y'all. And those enemies will mess up my algorithm, right? They'll focus too much on one of my channels, hating on it, reporting it, all kind of stuff, and my views will go down like it did before I started my other channel. So now my attention is across 4 YouTube channels, 2 TikToks, a Facebook, and an Instagram. It's hard for them to keep up and know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? To mess up my flow. So it threw them all off, and that's why you're seeing videos go viral again on here. If you looked at it about a month ago, I couldn't get nothing over 30 views. So I had a lot of people over here doing whatever they could to try to mess up my channel. But now they can't do nothing because I have 3 other channels thriving, and it's like, why focus on this channel when the man's getting money? I'm getting paid on 2 other channels. So, you know, I'm starting back getting paid on this one too. Now I'm making content on it again. So I'll be getting paid off 3 channels. They're not gonna be able to hate on me on all 3 channels. And that tarot channel is gonna be easy to get started up. I just haven't put no energy into it yet. I am now. You know what I'm saying? I wanna make sure I'm making money off all 4 channels before the end of the year. Not trying to. I'm gonna make sure I make money off all 4 of my YouTube channels before the end of the year. You gotta speak that stuff into existence. You gotta mean what you say when you say what you mean. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. It's getting nice out here. Got my bench out over there. I gotta wash my truck and wash my bike. I might do that on TikTok. But I wanna make sure I get on my other YouTube channel and put out some dating advice, and then the podcast channel a little bit later. Oh man, it's going on 2 o'clock. Okay, by 2:30, I wanna put out that reaction video. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are getting outside, getting plenty of vitamin D. I'm talking about the sun. I know I got some young guys in here. I'm talking about the sun. Make sure you get plenty of that. Ground yourselves. You don't have to don't drink water all day, but make sure you're hydrating yourself whenever you start drinking water. Make sure you're intermittently fasting, and when you fast, you don't drink, eat anything, you don't smoke, you don't partake in any kind of stuff like that. You allow your body to heal itself during that time frame. You are in the ultimate vessel that heals itself if you give it a chance to heal itself. If you keep giving it the poisons that they're giving us and calling it food and water and things of that nature, you're always causing your body to have to work off those poisons. We have to know what they're doing and the reason why they do it. If they were to allow us to eat healthy and tell us about eating healthy, they wouldn't have slaves, wage slaves anymore to work these jobs for them, because everybody, I'm not working for you. I'm gonna start my own stuff. They gotta make sure you're not thinking properly. That's why they have these red dye 40s and all this other weirdo stuff in our food, poisoning us every kind of way they can, through the soil, the air, you know, the food, the water, you know, just doing whatever they can to lower our vibration so we cannot really reach that higher level of consciousness where we all kind of tap in and we all kind of become connected, and then we all kind of, you know, build our own trades and then work with each other for a better reality, instead of going to Big Daddy Pharma, Big Daddy, whoever you want to put, you know what I'm saying, fill in the blank. They want you to keep going to them and needing them. If you don't need them, then we'd be like, well, we don't want you around. So, you know, when you start putting things in perspective, you stop eating fast food. You start thinking about, man, it's probably pretty dirty in there. They're probably not washing their hands. You'll probably start noticing people at the fast food place scratching their butt or wiping their face, and then you'll see them over there going towards your food, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing this no more. When you're low vibration, you don't think like that. You're just waiting on your food. You know what I'm saying? Not no more, will never happen. But I'll go in more depth about, you know, my method of 369. I'm trying to scroll up and look. Yeah, Nev Goddard. You know, I started watching him like one time. He put me to sleep though. I think he has a real monotone voice. I think every time I try to watch him, he put me to sleep every time. Just fell asleep listening to this dude talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna look into him a little bit more. But yeah, you guys, just think of your own ways to manifest. Make sure that you understand that the power is in your hands. If you're on semen retention, congratulations. You know, you're on your way to becoming a living legend. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow anybody to knock you off your square. Do not start back fornicating. If it's not a woman that you're going to be taking serious, or you could see yourself dating for a while, don't waste your time. Why waste your seed? Like, why do it? You know what I'm saying? Manifest something with that. Work with it. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of people that watch me and look for inspiration from me, but will not and have no plans on giving me any recognition for what I do, which doesn't matter, because I've told you, God's shown me that I'm going to get all the recognition and even more than I even expected. Just keep doing the work. It doesn't matter, because God gave me the ability to be able to see. I can see when others are copying me. I can see when others are influenced off of me. I can see it. But it used to bother me. It used to bother me, I'm not gonna lie. But as I've grown and I've just like really come to terms with knowing that I'm here to put out the information and allow God to do the rest. And unfortunately, in this kind of world that we live in, ego is king. And you have men and women that have no problem eating off your plate and stealing from you and copying you and not saying nothing if they don't feel like they need to do it. You know what I'm saying? And they think that they're gonna get blessed by God that way. Hey, listen, do what you do, but if you're not noticing anything happening good in your life, it's because you're a piece of shit. I'm just gonna be real. And you're probably just stealing from other people. You're probably not really putting in the work, and it'll show. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. So that's why I don't really care about these people copying me. They might be able to get a little bit of financial gain, but they haven't gained their soul back. They're not living heaven on earth. You're not living heaven on earth if you're copying somebody else. You can't. In order for you to get to heaven, in order for you to get to where you want to be at, you have to be your most authentic self. You have to be. Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on? You have to be. And while y'all are sitting around, and you know, at first, God was telling me I was being watched a lot while I was going through my dark night of the soul, which caused a little bit of paranoia. But once I got over that or whatever, and I started seeing who's watching, I'm like, I do have some big people watching me. You know what I realized? I'm like, I don't even care. I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can't never go nowhere without having a couple of haters pop in just to let themselves be known. You just motivated me even more. I'm gonna jump right off of here, jump right onto my podcast channel. Make sure you jump over there too and ask that same crazy question. And then after that, I'm gonna jump on the Narc Bully channel, and I'm gonna, you know, do a reaction to this video that I got downloaded from this young lady who's trifling and I don't know what she's trying to, you know, get started up. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're doing, homie, but you're not talking to me. You must be talking to yourself. I don't entertain that. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I know you want attention or whatever, but what are you talking about? You see, you can sit there and say you're not hating or whatever, but are you adding to the conversation right now? Are you adding to the subject matter and the topic? Or are you talking about some nonsense? So how is that not trolling? How is trolling not hating? Explain yourself.
What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
I always see you out here. Do you don't have a signal?
No, I have signal.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Okay. I thought you were trying to get a signal.
I'm on YouTube.
I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way.
No, I don't take it in a bad way.
I was just wondering.
No, I don't take it in a bad way.
You.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I seen you smiling and you was like, what's going on with you? I know what you meant. But no, I'm out here actually on YouTube and TikTok. You know, you ever seen any live streams on TV or?
Yeah.
Yes, what I do, I live stream.
You know, I'm old. I'm not really.
And you're not that old.
And I hate it.
Well, you know, you're looking good for your age. Hang in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting around pretty well. I see you all the time, smiling and waving. I appreciate you stopping finally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, all I do. I'm not like out here recording anybody or.
Oh, I didn't think so.
But I'm definitely.
I didn't think anything bad about you. I just wanted to. Well, I'm moving.
Oh, you're leaving?
Actually, my stuff's already been moved out.
You're leaving
but I
us?
had to come back to get my mail.
Oh.
And so I got a P.O. box down here, so hopefully my mail will start coming there soon.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you stopped through here and stop anytime. You know, I just really record YouTube videos. Just trying to get people to understand, you know, what's going on right now in the world, and we need to get back into nature and love each other and all that good stuff.
I wish spread.
I'm trying to do the best I
A lot
can.
of people are doing it, and I applaud them for that, and I agree with you 100%. What's your name?
David, I'm sorry.
My name is Gail.
Sorry, my hand's a little bit sweaty. How you doing, Gail?
Sorry it took me so long to stop and say
It's
hello.
okay. You know, you're a woman. You got to protect yourself. You never know out here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I respect that. And I appreciate you stopping and having a conversation with me and saying, hey, what's going on with you?
I wanted to speak to you
You know?
before I left.
Well, I appreciate that. I wish you would have spoke sooner. You seem like such a nice person. We could have had a good conversation or two, you know? You know what I'm saying? But anytime you do come back here, if you do drop back here, you see me on the side of the road, because I might be anywhere in town on the side of the road, just stop by, honk your horn. You know, I love to conversate.
But I tell you, I thought all along that you were having trouble getting a signal.
You know, I come out here and I'm like this. I have it up high. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do have AT&T, so I have like 1 bar, and I'm like, where can I find you? So you are kind of right, because I got to go and find 3 bars, otherwise it'll drop. So in a way I am, but most of the time I'm just out here recording YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and posting them up. Just trying to teach people to ascend to a higher plane of consciousness, and men and women we need each other.
Get you outside.
Ground yourself, get the vitamin D in the sun, you know what I mean? Get back to nature. And we're in the mountains out here. They don't know nothing about this. So I got to show them the mountains. You know, they love seeing these mountains out here. You know, everybody that watches the videos. It is so beautiful out here.
It is.
It is amazing. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like
All around.
all the way around. You feel like you're in the presence of God out here. You know what I mean?
I do.
You know, and it's just in the nature and at nighttime. There ain't no wolves or bears out here, nothing like that. It's calm. I love it. I don't want to show everybody, you know. So I'm really into that. But I don't want to hold you up. You know, I understand you have things to do.
Carry on. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You have a great evening. Yeah, you still talking about that? That don't make any sense. Why would you ask that? I didn't put up a poll or nothing like that. The entire time you guys have seen me on here, I've always had a beard, so I'm just being real with you, homie. You know, say what you want to say. I don't expect for you to admit that you were wrong. I don't expect for you to say that it was a goofy question and it makes absolutely no sense. It doesn't add to the conversation whatsoever. I don't expect it. I'm not trying to get on to you really bad, but I'm just not on here for that kind of goofiness. I really come on here to put out good information for you guys to, you know, get the ascension information that you need, or whatever healing information you need, or whatever positive, you know, motivational, anything that you need. But as far as just, well, you shave your beard, will you shave your balls? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Miss me with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Will you shave your ass? Will you shave your legs? What does that got to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? What in the world does it have to do with the price of tea in China? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So anyway, but listen, trolls or not, haters or not, child or not, someone that can't read the room or not, I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate the love, because giving someone attention, no matter what kind of attention you're giving them, you're still giving them that attention. And I appreciate that. Yeah, you're starting to show your true colors, right? So all that lying you were doing, and again, I'm gonna cut this video up and put it on different channels. And people love when I call out you fakes and phonies, trying your best to get in my energy, but I recognize your evil intent right out the gate. Right out the gate. Exactly. But this person over here, Reggie, is not a real person. It could be my ex, it could be AI, it could be a big YouTuber, a small YouTuber, TikToker, it could be the boogeyman. Somebody blocked them. Somebody retracted their messages. It could be whoever. The point is, you know, they're over here trying to get in my energy and trying to distract me from whatever it is I'm putting out. But I'm too focused right now. I'm too much in alignment, and I recognize a hater when I see one. You know what I mean? I got too much love going on too from my real subscribers, my real family on here, right? My family comes through, so it's not like I'm having a ton of haters in my comments. And no, my family's in here, man. You know, so when you come up here with that nonsense, you know, do what you do. Do what you do. You retracted all your messages, or somebody blocked you. Whoever blocked you, retracted your messages, salute. You realize that it was a bunch of babbling nonsense, right? We're here to learn. We're here to, you know, project positive energy towards each other that's going to benefit each other. I'm not going to never ask you, would you shave your legs or would you shave your ass? That'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Or would you say shave my beard? Whatever, man. You know, you seem goofy. And again, like I said, I'm going to have to put you in timeout. I'm going to put you in timeout for 30 minutes. Talk about me all you want to. Don't never speak about my subscribers. Don't fix your lips to say nothing about anybody that comes over here and supports me. Don't ever do that, right? You want to piss me off? Try to bully anybody that's supporting me. You'll piss me off real quick. Don't do that ever again, okay? Now I put you in timeout. I didn't block you. You'll be all right. Next time I come over here, show my audience some respect. You can say whatever you want to me. I'll ignore you, but do not disrespect my subscribers or my soul tribe. Don't ever do that shit again. Yeah, I was trying to save him, Reggie. He don't know those words that you be dropping in the comment section. He don't know you got words, man. I tried to save him. I put his ass in timeout. I put him in timeout. You know, plus I'll let anybody talk to my subscribers, man. Like, don't even do that. And my subscribers have to defend themselves over here. They come and, you know, give me their time. The last thing they need to be worried about is having some rando trying to run their mouth because they got triggered, you know, because they couldn't get the reaction they wanted. That's how you know it's probably a female. I'm just gonna be real, it's probably a female, because the dude ain't gonna really, why you looking at other people's comments and you're trying to go at me at the same time? Sound like an ex or a crazy, you know, somebody that thinks that there's somebody in my life. So I don't want to hold y'all. And remember, it's all about peace, love, and light over here. So otherwise, I'd be saying more stuff. But that's what my other channels are for. So, you know, Carl, make your way over to my other channels, Narc Bully. I'm about to be over there. And we'll handle some bully business. I'm pretty sure Reggie can. I'll let Reggie go off on you over there too, man. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and work your way over to the Narc Bully channel. We'll be over there. You know what I'm saying? On the extended, on the Narc Bully channel. And over there, I will give you some words. You will not get time out. You just want to run. That's all you're going to want to do. You're going to want to run, okay? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna be back on here every day. I'm gonna drop in randomly throughout the day over here. Reggie, I'm glad that you showed up, man. You know, I'm glad that you're over here on the main channel. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'll be making sure that I drop videos on the members only on the Narc Bully channel and possibly over here as well. You know, you guys have a great, blessed, beautiful, fun Friday. You know, if you're at work, finish out your work day. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Matt? What's going on? Finish out your work. Yeah, over here, I'm gonna keep it peace, love, and light. But on that Narc Bully channel, we handle bully business, and business is good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Reggie know what I mean. We cook over there, boy. We be cooking. We be cooking, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Well done. We don't play no games. But over here, it's peace, love, and light, baby. Peace, love, and light. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. Man, I have so many haters. When I was on live earlier, it could have been one of the people that were hating on me in my live stream on TikTok. I had like 10 people hating on my live stream during my TikTok I did for an hour. Over here was only 2, so that's still good. But we roast them chickens up. Hey, Reg, you know how we do? Well done, baby. Well done. Ain't playing around with it over there on the Narc Bully channel, man. You know what I'm saying? And nobody comes over there talking junk no more on the Narc Bully channel. They know they're gonna get the business. They already know they're gonna get it. I'm glad that neighbor finally said something. She seemed like she'd been waiting to say something. You know, I'm glad she finally stopped. And again, there you go. Just knowing that, you know, you're able to seem inviting to people a little bit older. I'm walking around, I ain't got no shirt on or nothing. Yeah, he's my brother. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's your brother or your sister, or, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on over there, Matt. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Like I said, shout out to my soul tribe, my subscribers. Shout out to my fans, aka my haters and my trolls. Y'all the best to ever do it. You know what I mean? For you to have the guts enough to troll me, man, you know, you gotta have something going on for you. You know what I mean? Dude wearing the same hat that I got on. His old lady was looking at me, I know that much. Ah, you're good, Matt. You ain't done nothing, homie. You ain't done nothing, you good, you good. But I'm gonna get off of here. The extended is gonna be on the Narc Bully channel, you guys. So don't miss that. I'm hopping off of here, jumping right over there. You know what I'm saying? Reggie knows the way. I don't know if I have the link in the description of this video. However, it might be in the description of any other videos. If it's not, it's the Lone Wolf Narc Bully. That's the name of the channel, the Lone Wolf Narc Bully. I gotta make sure I get this link tree set up. I'm gonna set this link tree up, you guys. I won't fail you, okay? Or myself. But peace, love, and light. If you're a content creator watching, remember, live streams spread you through the algorithm just like TikTok. YouTube Shorts gets you subscribers, but those subscribers will not watch your long form content. You have to build your base up through pre-recorded videos and live streams. I see some people that I started off YouTube with, a fitness group, right? And they have more subscribers than me, but they can't get any views. And they haven't figured it out yet. They're too busy making YouTube Shorts, collecting more subscribers and not using common sense. You know, you cannot get a bunch of subscribers and expect YouTube Short subscribers to watch your long form content. They're literally watching stuff that's less than a minute long, 59 seconds. So I need for you guys, unless you trying to get them to go to your TikTok, to start trying to get people to want to watch your longer form content, right? Putting out free game. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light. I'm getting off of here, jumping on, should I get on TikTok? Nah, I'm gonna get on TikTok. I'm gonna let that chill for a minute. I'm gonna get on the Narc Bully channel, you guys. Reggie, if you're off, be over there. I'm not gonna be on there very long, tops 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Anyone else you wanna join me? You know, it's the Lone Wolf Narc Bully. You know, all one word. Love you guys, and remember, you're my brother, and I love you.